I'm Liza Boubari, the founder and speaker at the 3E event. I am inviting you to the 9th annual 3E event, which is a day dedicated to empowering, motivating, inspiring women for who you are. So it's happening on September 30th at the Embassy Suites in Glendale. We are having incredible, powerful speakers that are there to share and give you knowledge, inspire you, and motivate you in many different formats. First of all, I will be speaking on mind-body connection, the powers within our subconscious mind, and how you can elevate yourself by tapping into your own gifts that you have within yourself. Secondly, we're having Aline Reed, and she's going to be talking about soul connection. And soul, you know, we have the mind, the body, and the heart, but the soul is also an organ. It's a way of we connect soul to soul. We're also having Nancy Matthews. She's going to be talking about leadership and how we step into being a leader in life, at work, in many phases. We're also having Lawrence Azarian join us, and we all know Lawrence Azarian on being our red carpet person with Channel 5, and he is going to be talking about beautiful, the beauty from the outside, and yes, it's about insight, beauty that glows from the outside, and how to dress beautifully, feel good, everything. We also have Maurice Bernard, who is an Emmy Award winner, and with General Hospital, so many people are saying, oh my God, Maurice Bernard is coming. And he talks about state of mind. He's got a podcast about this and the challenges of mental wellness, and how we live life fully and functionally even when there is challenges in our life. And of course, I will be closing the day with doing hypnosis. We have healing exercises. We're going to bring a drum circle, and Michael Mesmer is going to come and do a stage hypnosis. So you come to understand, as we evoke our passion, and we show up in life with pride and confidence. The second E is embrace, which is embracing our femininity. And that is standing up for who we are and who you are. And third is E, evolve spiritually, which is speaking up for what it is that you believe in. So that is my message. Every woman needs to show up with pride and confidence and stand up for what she believes in and who she is, and speak and have the voice, because we do have a voice. So this place, this day is dedicated in being with you, networking, sharing, and we end the day at 6 o'clock with book signing and the launch of The Powerful She. The Powerful She is a collaboration of 18 women who have overcome challenges of their own to be where they are today, and how they are making an impact and a difference in their community, which is yours. Over 3 years ago, I had an idea. I had been seeing so many people collaborate in books and everything, and I have been part of so many other books, and The Powerful Female Immigrants. And this was a message I took it to the publisher, saying, what if I bring the powerful she of stories of the women I know from my community? Because each one of us is powerful, is significant, and successful in our own right. And I wanted to bring those women so everyone gets to see a glimpse of the inside story. You know, there's all kinds of awards and recognitions, but we don't know what makes us who we are. the challenges we overcame, and the hardships and traumas and difficulties. Because as women, we all have it. And I wanted to bring some of those stories together so that our story becomes an inspiration for the next generation of women, for girls. So they look and they read and they say, if she can do it, I can do it too. And believe it or not, some of those stories have been an inspiration for me. And I thought I know them until I read about how they overcame. And some of them have been impacted by writing their story. You know, it's different when you talk to a friend or a therapist or your family members. But when you get to write it and that writing becomes public, it helped them heal in a way by putting a part of their story and saying, I never knew how strong I am. I didn't know I have that in me. And I believe each one of us has it. So I urge you, if you're not part of the event and you're not celebrating with us, celebrate with us by saying yes and getting one of the books and reading. We have stories from overcoming, from being this youngest one with cerebral palsy, one that her trauma in the past was overcoming the challenges of being molested and raped and everything, and now she is one of the top-notch photographers, sought after speaker, motivational speaker and leaders. We have another one who has overcome cancer and so many difficulties in life, and yet she's one of the most aspiring people in our political community. We have one that she can't even see, and yet she's creating things and designing things for so many. You see, every one of us has a glimpse and a gift within. And we want to remind you that no matter where you come from, who you are today truly matters. Every one of us thinks, what story do I have compared to somebody else? And yet when you read each one's story, a part of their life resonates with you and you say, if she can do it, so can I. And that each story becomes an inspiration. We have leaders, we have people within the community, and you will get to say, I know her, I didn't know this about her. And that's what the powerful she is, because I believe there is a powerful she in you. For those who have never been to the 3E event, and I've had people say, but I don't know anyone. Believe it or not, when you come over there and you sit at a table, within half an hour, you get to meet a new person, someone that you either network with or might become the new best friend you find. And why do I say that? Because 9 years ago when we started this, there are women who keep coming back every year, and the moment they see each other, they hug and they say, oh, it's been so long. It's so good to see you. You see, it's a camaraderie. You find a support system, and you even get to learn from our speakers something that you may have never heard before. And the healing exercises we do, it evokes something inside you that awakens something within you that you say, I never knew I can do it this way. I never knew that there is such a place I can go to. I never knew that Liza can help me with this, or that I've been hiding that within myself. And I have all these gifts that I can also share. This is a place that you may come as not knowing anyone, and you walk out with new friends, inspired, motivated, energized for what it is in your life that you want to create. It may not be with us, but you have awakened. As someone who has healed within, and what does heal within mean? Over 25 years ago, I was diagnosed with ovarian cyst, and I was to undergo an operation for the third time. I was going to undergo a surgery for the ovarian cyst. You see, the first one was 9.2 centimeters, the size of a grapefruit. The second time it was 8.7, the size of an apple. And the third time, when they said it's growing, we have to go under the knife and operation, I broke down. At that time, I was working at the law firm. And I went to the HR director. She sent me to an acupuncturist. It was the acupuncturist that told me, did you know that there is a connection with the mind and the powers within yourself, with your subconscious mind, you can heal the ovarian cyst? I never knew how strong of a connection there is between our mind and our body. Well, I found a hypnotherapist, and within 6 to 7 sessions, I did heal, where I no longer needed to have the surgery. I became a hypnotherapist after 2 years, left the law firm that I wanted to be an attorney, and I never looked back. For the last 22 years, I knew that if I can heal myself, I can help other women with some of their challenges, feminine issues. I work with women from birthing to hypnobirthing and easy birthing, to having anxieties, weight issues that we put on, which are the burdens and the weight, sometimes invisible weight that we hold on to. And no matter how many times we have that pain, which is feeling powerless, feeling anxious, feeling insecure, and with all the negative thoughts, help them come to gain, which is finding their greatness, finding that acceptance and acknowledgement within themselves and the independence within themselves to come to nurture and nourish themselves. That in itself, I came up with a method called the 3E, which is evoking what was, is looking and seeing what and why did that ovarian cyst was created, why your trauma, why the weight, why the insomnia, why it's stored in the subconscious mind. So once you do that, you have to embrace the reality, which is right here, right now, you. This is the reality. And when we embrace that, that's when we can evolve. Just like a lotus, when you turn it over, it comes from the negative parts of the dirt in the lowest grade of the river. And when it turns and blossoms, just like we do as women, I help people with menopause and cancer and issues that it's an emotional and not always so physical, because the physical part is the result, the response, the aftermath of what happens. So doing the work, I wanted to bring women together to realize there is a support system for you and you're not alone. So we give each other encouragement and the courage to stand up for one another. Each one of us on our own, we are great. But when we come together in a unity, we are better, stronger, and healthier. Actually, this last year, with women, liberty, and freedom, I believe that is the message we all have, so we can do it together. And that's what the 3E is all about. Helping you heal within together. So join us, meet us, mingle with us, be part of our celebration to celebrate this day. And we are doing the book signing and red carpet. So I invite you to be one of us.